All right, y'all, right here we have the Chef Robot. This company sent this to me so I could make something with you guys, so thank you to them for partnering with me on this. So they have some recipes that are connected to this thing, especially whenever you get, you can connect it to Wi-Fi, and once it's on Wi-Fi, like, it starts populating all these recipes, which is super cool. You can add your own into there, but I found one that didn't take too long, so I figured we'd try it together, kind of a first-time thing doing this, and it's just a simple coleslaw right here. The recipe is nice and upfront on the machine, but if you do need to take the recipe with you to go, they do have the app right here that showcases everything there as well. So just to let you guys see a little bit better, you can see your screen right here. They give you all the directions that you need. You can press this little down arrow right there, and it kind of gives you all of your ingredients here. It tells you how difficulty it is, the cooking time, the portions, and how many steps there are. So let's go ahead and click the cook button here, and it's literally going to take you one by one through the menu, through the steps to be able to get this done. So the first, let's see if I can read. I can't read it in the monitor. Okay, so add the apple pieces into the mixing bowl. So they do in the preparations, they do say that you want to cut up your apple. So I went ahead and got the apple right here. I already kind of peeled it a little bit so we wouldn't have the peel in our coleslaw. So I'm just gonna chop it down a little bit to get rid of that core, just like that. And then I guess we can take the big chunks, and I'm just going to cut them in half because I believe that the blade on this thing is going to be able to really pulverize this thing nice. I guess I could show you all that real quick. Look, check out that blade in there. It's a nice big giant blade, so it should do a good job mixing. We're going to test this thing on out. All right, apple is in there, so now you're going to hit your arrow button here. It says add the carrot pieces. Add 3.53, and they give you, it also has a weight on here as well, like it can measure everything, so it tells you how many ounces are right there. So let me go ahead and grab a carrot, and we want to add 3.53, so I have no clue how much this carrot's going to be. I want to cut off my ends real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and chop it up into just smaller, more manageable pieces. And it lets me be able to make sure that my weight is good. So add that. Okay, we got 1.38, 2.29, that's my end. 4.8, we need what? Okay, that's too much. Let me take out that one. Oh, 3.74. I think that's close enough. So we're going to go with that. We're going to hit next. All right, add the onion pieces, and we want 1.76. So let me move this on over here. Let me grab my onion from the bowl here. I haven't done anything to it yet, so let me clean it up a bit. Just gonna cut my ends off, get rid of some of the outside of it. Come on. Come on, onion. There we go. All right, so that looks pretty good right there. We just need to now, I'm gonna cut it into a few chunks here, and we'll add it to. Now we want 1.76. Let me hit tare on here. Tare is gonna zero it out. Start adding your pieces into there. Oh, that one was a little too much. It's 2.2. We don't want it to be too oniony. Let's see, let's try this piece. Still a little much. I don't want it to be too oniony. There we go. 1.52. Okay, so I just need a tiny bit. You don't have to get it exact. These are just kind of like what they recommend. There we go. That'll work. So hit next. Add the cabbage. We want 7.05 ounces of cabbage. So go ahead and grab my giant hunk of cabbage right here. I'm just gonna cut, and then I'm just gonna add this too, since we need so much. Let's zero it out. Tare. Oop, tare. There we go. Okay. So now, boom, boom. So that right there is about 3. So we can do another good chunk here. Just like that. Throw that on into there. What's that? Put some little bits. We can still add another ounce to it, it looks like. I want 7.05, like half an ounce. We'll just get a little shredding on the side, right there. This little piece here. Look, we got this little piece kind of hanging off right here. We can throw that in there. Okay, we'll go with that right there. Next, add a pinch of salt and ground black pepper. So I just have my simple salt shaker right here. So I'm just going to shake some of that into there. I'm a salty guy. I like salt, so I'm going to put a fair amount. And we're going to do our black pepper on into there. This does not have a weight to it because it's so little. And it's to taste. Add the mayonnaise. We want 2.47, so we create our own mayonnaise right here. Go ahead and tear that out. And then we're going to pop this on open. How much do they... where's my spoon? There it is. 2.47. So add that. Okay. A little bit more. A little bit more. 2. Oh, I think we can go one more. One more bit. Like that. Perfect. Okay. Now, close that on up. We're going to do the next. Put the lid and measuring cup into place. Oh, okay, it's already in place for me, but this is the lid right here. Has these two little nougats on the backside right there. You just need to make sure that those line up correctly so that the lid goes into place and locks into place. So you put it in, and it's just gonna lock on in like that. Little button will let it know that it's closed. We're gonna hit next. And then everything is already set right here. If you want to adjust it, you can. Hit next. And enjoy your coleslaw. Oh wait, I need to press start. It's making magic! Was that it? What? I did not expect it to go that fast. I thought it was going to have to actually like chop and everything for 5 minutes. But it's not. It's done. Look at that. That was magic. That was so fast. We have coleslaw. Literally, it took me 7 minutes, but I talked to you guys for a little bit and did some chopping and whatnot. So 5 minutes, I'd say, is accurate. Click next. Enjoy your coleslaw. Hit end. And then you're back to your recipes right there. That's amazing. If y'all are looking for a chef robot, this thing can do more than just like blending everything all up in one. It has a way to get where it gets heat into there, and so you can actually cook things into there. And that's kind of the next thing that we want to do. We want to really test that. Although I also want to try making like a liquid thing in there, either like a smoothie or maybe like a yogurt type of thing, a mix-in, or maybe some guacamole. I love guacamole. That could be interesting. So I'm going to do some more videos about this. We want to make a few more recipes so we can really test this thing out. But if you're looking for a super simple way to make some coleslaw, like, I am impressed by how fast that worked. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding this to your cart, and Dad out.